All right, let's talk about a little secret your iPhone has. It's something that happens right under our noses every single day in our Wi-Fi settings, and it actually has a huge impact on our privacy.
I'm sure you've seen this. You open up your Wi-Fi list, and right there, mixed in with all the other networks, is this one that just says Hidden Network. So what is that? And maybe more importantly, how does your phone deal with it without giving away your information? Well, that's what we're going to break down.
Okay, so before we get into what a hidden network is, we first have to understand what makes a regular network, visible. And it really just comes down to one simple thing: its name.
So every Wi-Fi network has a name. The technical term for it is an SSID, which stands for Service Set Identifier. But honestly, the best way to think about it is like a sign hanging outside of a shop. It's just broadcasting to everybody walking down the street, "Hey, I'm here. This is my name."
And that's really the key difference. A visible network is like that cafe with a big sign out front. Anyone can see it exists. A hidden network, though, it's more like a secret club with no sign on the door. It doesn't broadcast its name at all. So you can't just find it by accident. You have to already know it's there.
Now, this is where a pretty big privacy problem can show up. I mean, if a network is trying to be a secret, how does your phone find it without spilling your secrets all over the place?
And this is the real challenge, right? Your phone needs to connect to, say, your hidden Wi-Fi at home. To do that, it has to go looking for it. But what information is your phone shouting out to every other device nearby while it's searching?
So, the old, kind of risky way some devices do this is, well, they just start yelling. They'll basically broadcast a list of every private network they've ever known. It'll shout out, "Hey, is anyone here my secret home Wi-Fi?" And then, "Okay, what about my work Wi-Fi?" And on down the list. Yeah, it's basically the digital version of standing on a busy street corner and just shouting out the names of all the private, secret clubs you're a member of. Anyone who's listening can start to piece together a map of your life, where you go, where you work. It's not ideal for privacy. But this is where Apple came up with a really clever solution. Starting way back with the iPhone 6s, they built a much smarter and way more private way for your phone to find these networks. You could almost think of it like a secret handship. The technical name is a targeted probe request, and the name itself really tells you the whole story. Instead of just spraying requests everywhere, this is a focused, targeted approach. It's a scalpel, not a shotgun.
So here's how Apple's way works, and it's totally different. Your iPhone uses things like your location to figure out when it's probably near one of your hidden networks, and only then does it send out a quiet, single request for that one specific network. So instead of shouting on the street, it's like walking up to a single specific door and knocking gently.
So let's just recap what this does for you. This feature is on every iPhone from the 6s on up. It means your phone only looks for these networks when it really has to, and it never ever reveals your full history of saved networks. You get connected, but you get to keep your privacy too. Okay, so that's a cool technical detail, but why does it actually matter? Because it really gets to the core of what smart privacy design looks like in our everyday lives.
This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? The whole point is to get you connected to the internet without making you reveal your entire network history to do it. It's about preserving your privacy by default.
And you know what's really amazing is that this whole complicated dance happens in the background, probably hundreds of times a day, and we never even notice. It's a fantastic example of how the very best privacy features are often the ones that are completely invisible. They just work. It really makes you think, what other little secret features and invisible processes are running on our devices right now? All these tiny things working together, not just to make things convenient, but to actually keep us safe. It's pretty incredible to think about.